Alright, hello everybody, Martin here, back with round 2 of this Lazy League playing in Awesome 10 rolls. I have won the die roll, so let's see what we get. Okay, well I mean this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is 10, 12 goblins on turn 1 in the dark. I kinda like that. Let's keep that. The old sort of Belcher start. They're only getting 6, which is great. Lessens the chance of them having forcible and blue card. They scry to the bottom. Alright, so we're not going to try and get cute and brainstorm for another storm count. We're just going to cast the Lotus Petal and see what they say to this Cabal ritual. Well, that happened. So I guess I miscounted because I only get 10 goblins. But that's okay. 10 goblins on turn 1 is still enough against non combo decks. Let's just hope we're not up against the combo deck. 10 is also like maybe like just a low enough number for them not to concede right away. Which is like, I would love to know what I'm up against, right? I'm only into 6. Okay, Savannah. Savannah's a big tell. I hope they don't get to like Stone Fortune, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Even if they were to be able to do that. So Savannah means Maverick, I guess. They're not blocking with Mother of Runes. Not really sure what else she's going to do against my army of goblins. Not sure what they think I have that would make them make her worthwhile to keep. Galactique, sure. Galactique is a day late and a dollar short. Does mean that we can't cast ever like another business spell, but not sure that really matters. Now she gets in there. Now she can give herself protection. Ooh. Sure. Alright, so they dropped to 2. And we have 8 power worth of guys coming in next turn, so I'm not really sure what they could have, like, short of a sweeping effect. Which I don't really think a lot of Maverick decks play in main deck. Some might like run like Zealous Persecution if they think there are going to be a lot of Mentors and Young Pyromancers, but I would not put my money on them having one. So it's kind of unlikely. Right. Gaius Cradle. Green Sun's Zenith? No, you can't cast that. Knight of the River. Okay. So what is your end game here? How are you not dying to these? A little army of green men. I guess they could Swords to Plowshares. I'll put them to 4 life and then block 3 now. Okay. Yeah, they concede. So here we want the Echoing Truth. And here we wish they were papers. We also want like a couple of decays. That's probably it. We don't need 2 passive flames. They are likely to have answers for MT now that they've been killed by it. We probably don't need the Duresses, actually. It's not to say that they don't have like Duressable cards that we care about, like taking Greens on Zenith before they can get Teague is relevant. They could have all sorts of like annoying cards, like Chains of Mephistopheles or Null Rod. Probably not Null Rod, as they're likely running Stone Fortress, and that card kind of doesn't play well with equipment. But there could be other stuff that we care about that could get duress, but likely chances are like what we care about in their hand is going to be creatures. So yep. I think we keep this. It's a little bit weird. We kept 7. So I wonder, like, I would kind of be annoyed to get this here. I like that we have 2 answers for, like, their creatures. So I guess if I'm them, I'm probably, like, depending on what else is in my hand, I'd probably look at the Ponder and think the card to take. Yeah. Because that's like, we're on 1 land here, and that's sort of the card that lets us dig. Well, Bayou now means that our removal is on, so that's nice. It does mean, however, that we're sort of vulnerable to wastelands, because we will have to fetch Underground Sea with this Blue Delta. It's the only way that we're able to like both cast Echoing Truth and Abrupt Decay. Okay, well, they're discarding us hard and fast here. I'm not sure what they take now. Like one of the removal spells? Or one of the rituals? Be my guess. Yeah, okay. If they have surgical to follow up, that's really a beating. But it does not appear so. So they missed their land drop, either that or they are sandbagging like a wasteland. In any case, I'm feeling like I'm priced into just making my land drop. They know like whatever they play of like a creature is probably is probably gonna get like decayed. Another Thoughtseize. I draw another tutor. That's actually kind of nice. Actually, hang on. Maybe I need to be like therapying them. What else am I doing here? I think I'm gonna therapy them. What do I care about? Well, having these 2 answers, the decay and the truth, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to name here. I guess Thalia means I can't cast either of these, so I guess that's it. Oh my, okay. Deluge, double Stoneforge, Mother Knight. Reasons for 0, so they still can't play any of their spells with this. But I guess the beats are real. Also, I can't remove it, so I can't dump these removal spells at all right now. Us drawing the extra land is kind of nice though. Okay, that is for sure getting decayed. Oh shizzle. Don't want them drawing a lot of extra cards. Brainstorm is nice. Get it on with your bad self. Oh. This is sort of less than that nice. So we know Deluge, Dumbstone, Fortune Mother, and Knight. So those are the 5 cards we know. So like, they can't do anything meaningful next turn. Wasteland would be the most meaningful thing. Like if they draw land, they can play one of their like creatures that we don't care about right now. Like Knight is obviously going to be a problem eventually, but my point is I think I can dump the Echoing Truth. I think I can dump the Tendrils here. And now we're getting closer to where we want to be. We can afford to wait a turn and then fetch in a turn, brainstorm into 3 fresh cards, plus whatever we draw. Okay, they're not attacking. Maybe they just forgot. Not sure what they would be keeping up that green mana for. I think the only thing we really care about now is if they've drawn like what's it called? Like Surgical Extraction would be a bit of an annoying card. Okay, and we shuffle away the Tendrils and draw it again. That's also annoying. But okay, so hang on. Well, we get to ad nauseam for a bunch, I guess. But we will have no mana floating. So I guess what we do here is we put back Ponder and Echoing Truth, so as to not like get hit by the Tendrils off the ad nauseam. I think that's what we're going to do. Alternatively, we sort of ponder here and hope to like hit LED or something, but I don't think that's what we want to do. I think we want to go for the ad nauseam while we're at 18. I guess there's also a world where we wait and then do it on their turn, because we have Echoing Truth to like ad nauseam into to bounce whatever they might draw. The annoying thing would be if they drew a discard spell though. But they have 3 Thoughtseize in the deck. I think I'm going to do that actually, because that will like lessen the need to hit like awesomely off of his ad nauseam to be able to kill him this turn. It also randomly plays around Mindbreak Trap, but that's sort of not why I'm doing it. Oh man. My opponent, I love that. My opponent just wrote to me, my son just pooped his brains out. This is going to take a while, so I'm just going to scoop to you. GG's, thanks for the game. And then, well, yeah, Magic Online censors the word poop, I guess, but not pooped. Never mind. So, that's a bit of a sort of a letdown. I'm sorry about not being able to finish the match for you guys. I feel like I was in a pretty good spot. Actually, we can just for funsies see what we would have drawn with the ad nauseam. That would have taken us to 17. Oh, for some reason I'm not being allowed to draw any more cards. So anyways, never mind. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back with round number 3.